Boy, what a instant classic we had last night. I mean, it was just one of the best fights I've ever seen in the women's division. Not only in the women's division, in the whole sport. I mean, this is one of those fights that just blew my mind as as a fan, and I was just blown away by these two competitors, these two strawweights. I mean, Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk just really showed everybody what it means to be in there in that octagon trying to seize a title opportunity. I mean, these ladies just they put it all out there on the line. They fought their hearts out, man. They disfigured each other, and they both were trying to impose their wills, and they went after each other for the whole 5 rounds, and it was just intense. It was extremely fun to watch, and I got to give them both props for that because we all know how that main event went down, which was super boring. These ladies definitely stole the show, and definitely gave everybody who watched a real example of what it is to be a mixed martial artist, a competitor, a champion, a participant. I mean, these two women just they have it all. They were the real deal, and they showed it. Willie Zhang showed why she was the champion. It was razor close, but I mean, like I said, they beat the brakes out of each other so much that I think your Jake changed species because she came out looking more like a gray alien afterwards than anything, and that just goes to show the type of sacrifice you got to make to go out there for a world title. And she didn't hold back. She didn't run away. She went in there. She took her licks trying to claim that gold. She fell short in a thrilling battle. And the same for Weili. She was in there. She was going after her too. She absorbed massive amount of damage as well, but she was able to impose her will just a little bit more, just edge out a victory. And what was a beautiful performance and a beautiful demonstration of the sport. And everybody should be giving them praise. And this is just amazing how far women's MMA has come in general, from the old days, from seeing them in Strikeforce, from the first major, I guess the first fight that put on women's MMA on the map, right? Like, of course, you all know what I'm thinking about, Gina Carano versus Cyborg. That was probably one of the first big women's bouts, right? Since that time, this has been how far the sport has come in women's MMA. And I mean, you saw today, these two ladies they went out there and they sacrificed their bodies for the sake of competition, for the sake of glory, and the sake of legacy. And that's really all you can ask as a fan. Sometimes you get these boring fights. It's easy to say when you get boring fights and you think these fighters just aren't doing their thing, and you criticize maybe their training or whatever, but this was different. These ladies trained. You had everything said about the way they were training coming into this fight, but it showed how much time they put into this and how much sacrifice it took for them to reach this point. And I'm just super excited and super proud of the sport. And props to these women. Props to all women competing, but props to these two, man. They stole the show in a sport that's, like most sports, predominated by males. And these two women put on a glorious show, hell of a fight, and they definitely took the show away from Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero's super boring, not championship worthy fight, but whatever. That's a different video. So props to these two ladies. Thank you guys for listening.